I've listed my top 5 favorite gods to play in Smite and why I love playing them. There's an awesome story about why I love number 1 at the end of the video. But let's start at number 5. My 5th favorite god to play in Smite is Geb. I play this guy whenever I get support, and here's why. He has great mobility with his 1 for rotations, so even if you're slow to rotate, you can catch up. His 2 is solid CC and it's easy peel for allies. His cleanse with his 3 is great, but also if you're slow to notice someone needs help, you can come in clutch with the shield, then run in to peel even more with the 2. And his ultimate is super fun to blink with. That's why I support with Geb. My 4th favorite god is
Honour.
Most hunters are all pretty similar. One ability has some CC, one clears the wave easily, and one is an escape. But the reason I like Anhur's kit is that you can combo most of your abilities together. His Impale feels so good when you hit it, especially when you combo it with his Pillar for a stun. His knock up on his 3 allows you to hit his Impale off walls in the jungle or in lane. His passive is deadly when you can hit your autos early, and his ult has CC immunity for that safety with that little bit of extra range to help you chase down those opponents. His kit is simple but fun. Next up in 3rd is
Mercury!
I love this guy back when Golden Bow was a thing because I love super easy clear in jungle. I don't like to follow the meta builds too much, so I always build Mercury with big crits and Azai. I've had so many moments where I'm almost dead, but the huge crits and massive healing from the Azai makes for some awesome plays. And his ultimate is one of the most unique ultimates in the game. So many sneaky spots to gank your opponent. And in 2nd place,
Thor.
Thor was one of the first gods I've ever played, probably because he's one of the free ones. But I remember when I first started playing Smite, I saw a video of someone playing Thor. I saw his ult fly in the air. He had such an awesome view over the battlefield, and I'd never seen over the conquest walls before. I thought it was magical, and Thor's ult is one of my favorites to this day. I also love his stun and hammer combo, and the risk reward of using your hammer for big damage on the double taps. Ooh. But also having to save it and use it at the right times so that you don't get caught out with no mobility. And finally, some honourable mentions before number 1. Thoth. His range is nice to stay super safe in team fights, and his ult is fun to combo with big CCs like Ninja ult. Hebo, he has 3 ultimates. Thanatos' Scythe is super fun to play with, and his ult is similar to Thor's, up in the air, flying around, looking over the walls. And in 1st place,
Scylla.
I started playing Smite as a mid laner, as jungle seemed too complicated, and mid was just me on my own with the support of other players around me. On mage you can stay back in team fights and play super safe, and I love the glass cannon style gameplay where you have big damage, and that's exactly what I want. And if you can get through the early game on Scylla, she is an absolute monster. Her ult is undoubtedly one of the most fun ults in the game, but the main reason I played her, and why she was my first diamond, was because of the following clip.
Is primed to take home the world championship.
This is a team that no one thought had a chance at the finals coming into this event. Coming as the number 2 team. Everyone's down, ripping through. Titan down, falls 3. A double kill for stealth. It's a 5-man run. They're gonna go for the win. Pushing down the mid lane is Kong, looking for $1.3 million. And
This was one of the first Smite competitions I watched, and since then I was hooked. So, what are your favorite gods in Smite and why? Do you have a similar story to what got you hooked on Smite like mine? I'd love to hear in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Smite content. Bye!